Hello. Hello everyone, welcome. I think I have my serious face on.
Greetings, champion.
Hello, thank you, Luck Two-Face. Today we're interviewing the Togu Lizard herself, Toka. Yeah, do you wanna give us a little quick introduction? Wait. One moment, I think there's some sound problems right now. Why is this not working? Could you say something? Alright, now you're live. 100%. I apologize about that. My computer reset itself last night.
Oh, oops. Yeah, that's fine.
There you go. So you're a lizard.
I am, yes.
You're Hungarian, not Argentinian.
Yeah.
I know you do art. I've seen you do a
do.
bit of art. You like being in pools. I've seen you in pools quite a lot.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, is there anything we're missing? Lizard pools, art?
I do like to commit medical atrocities every once in a while.
Oh, of what genre?
I like removing parts of people and improving them.
I see.
I have many satisfied customers. They'll sign a non-disclosure agreement, so you can't ask them. You can't ask them if they're satisfied. Just trust me, they're all very happy.
And do you have a medical license for that?
Well, but maybe the real medical license was the friends we made along the way.
I see. Well, I'm sure you do it in a registered place of practice, right?
Yeah, of course. I did in a very sanitary basement. I use only the best tools. I don't know if you can see. I have very sharp claws, and I wash my hands beforehand, so it's safe.
Okay. I'll let you off the hook now. I'll send the medical police away to a different place.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about you today. We're gonna get to know your past, your present, and maybe a sneak peek into your future.
Oh.
And then we'll talk about what you do when you're not committing medical crimes.
Great.
So should we start from the beginning? How did you discover VTubers?
I'm sure this will come as a shock to everyone here, but I'm kind of a weeb. So.
Oh.
So I think it was Sakura Mito who was just in my YouTube recommended feed one day, and so I was like, huh, that's kind of neat, and I didn't really vibe with her, but since that day, VTubers have plagued my YouTube recommendations, and I found ones I liked, and I found ones I liked so much that I wanted to become one. So now I'm a VTuber.
So, like most people I interview, you went so deep down the rabbit hole, you became a VTuber.
Yeah.
I
really don't I don't see any other way to become a VTuber. I don't think people just wake up one day and think, huh, I don't know much about VTubers, but I guess I'll be one today.
there's been one or two people I spoke to who vaguely went that way, but yeah, I think one person they were technically a VTuber before VTubers were like popular. And then another person was like, "Oh man, I fucking hate webcams. What's this other option?" But we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about the artiste of biology, you, or medical biology, I guess you could say. Yeah. So you mentioned the first person you saw you didn't really vibe with.
Yeah.
Were there any others before you started VTubing that you would say had an influence on you?
Yes, I think I think the VTuber that had the most influence on me was specifically, like, I saw a compilation of Corona being weird and creepy, and I thought that was wonderful. I don't know if you're familiar. I mean, I'm assuming you know Corona, but the like compilation in question had her like hurting people in video games for no particular reason and stuff. It was very upsetting.
Oh no.
And I thought that was neat. I thought the concept of someone being you know, cute but also vaguely upsetting at times was a good concept, and so I thought, you know, I'll just do that. And I am slash was sub huge fan of Kiryu Kuko, also from Hololive. May she rest in peace.
Oh no. Gone to a better place now.
Yeah. Yeah. And sorry, I took a sip.
No worries.
On the indie side of things, I think Shindids is a huge influence. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's great. He's wonderful. He does all of these like outlandish scenarios, and and it's great. It's really just an experience.
So would you say you watch more gameplay, just chatting / roleplay, or creative VTubers?
It's more. I think I was more creative / you know, roleplay / just chatting VTubers. Especially since I also became a VTuber because I don't. if I see a VTuber playing a game I also want to play, I kind of don't want spoilers. So that limits my range a little bit. But I really mostly just like VTubers for their personalities. So I don't have like a super pronounced bias.
That's good. There's lots of VTubers do lots of different things, and it's probably good to appreciate them, what they do. So you're a Togu lizard. I probably pronounced that incredibly wrong. Tegu.
Yeah, Tegu.
Yes. I'll get that right one day. Is there some lore we should know? Any backstory?
Well, I was just a regular, you know, feral Tegu lizard before I became a VTuber, and I accidentally ate a cat girl. It's a very sad story.
Oh.
And I inherited the parasite that resided in her body that made her into an anime girl. So now I look like this. That's my lore.
So you ate a cat girl VTuber?
Yes.
Ah. Well, how are you finding it?
Don't say oh no in the chat. I see you saying oh no in the chat. Unbelievable. It's good. I think I've gotten used to it now, and I really like hanging out with people. So it's nice.
So what sort of content do you mainly do? Because I've seen you do a mix of a lot of things.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I have, one specific type of content that I that I do. I try my best to keep things fresh and funky.
Oh.
But I do like playing bad old video games in a bad way. Things like things like Garfield's To A Tale of Two Kitties for the PS2, or Crystal's Ponytail, or Bubsy, stuff like that.
Excuse me, you calling Bubsy bad?
Oh no, of course it was a slip of the tongue.
Okay.
Bubsy's the greatest game known to mankind.
Of course, yeah. It's the mascot that killed Mario, right?
Yeah.
And Sonic.
Yeah. I mean, you really couldn't have. Around 2000, that wasn't old news. Like how Accolade Interactive bought Nintendo because they had so much money from Bubsy.
Yeah. That's how it went down, right?
Absolutely.
These are true facts we're spitting. So how have you been finding streaming? Do you like plan beforehand what you're doing, or do you just come to the day of your stream and you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
I do have some streams that I plan for. I have one coming up that I've been planning a lot for. I'm not gonna say what it is. But I really hope those of you who will be there will enjoy it. But a lot of the times I just do whatever. Like, I guess a minimal amount of planning goes into every stream, cause you have to set up stuff. But there are definitely days when I just wake up and think, I guess I'll play Frogger today or whatever.
A vintage classic.
A vintage classic, yes.
I remember seeing you watch some documentary about nuns. That's pretty entertaining.
That happened, yes.
Is that not a peek into your past? Were you not at a nunnery?
I cannot answer that.
Okay. The secrets will remain hidden on your devout religious past. Yeah, so did you do any streaming before VTubing, or did you just jump straight in?
I think I just jumped straight in. I guess I streamed once, like several years ago, when I was doing art commissions or whatever. But nobody really came, so it was just like, oh, okay, I guess this is, redundant, and I just never tried again.
Well, sometimes it takes a few streams to get going.
Wow, are you saying that if you have no audience and nobody knows you're streaming, that it's natural that people don't come? I cannot believe it.
I'm no scientist on the social aspects of Twitch, and I dread to be anyone like that. But maybe.
It wasn't even on Twitch. It was on Picarto.tv or something like that.
I've never even heard.
Yeah, it was really just doomed from the start.
Oh no! At least it wasn't Mixer, I suppose. So what's some of the pros and cons of being a VTuber, do you think?
I would say a definite con is that you at some point will have to explain to your family that you are a VTuber, and that's not that's not very fun. My sister's coming home. Or I guess it's not home because she lives somewhere else. But she's coming to visit in like a week, and I'm going to try to be really, really, really quiet so that she just doesn't notice that I'm streaming. Yeah, that's a con, I guess. Unless you do everything yourself, it's ridiculously expensive, and you get very little, if any, money back from it. So if you're thinking about becoming a VTuber for money, probably don't do that.
Definitely.
Yeah. But it is really, really good to I guess play your character, sort of. I don't know how much your VTuber Soda counts as an original character, but you know, it's fun. And also you get to be a cute anime girl on the internet, which is nice.
I think that's the draw for most people, is being a cute anime girl online.
Yeah, it's like 8.5 out of 10 would recommend.
Maybe we should get more people in on this. We should get XQC to become an anime girl on the internet or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So VTubing, you mentioned before. You do art. Did you make your own model?
Yeah.
How was that process?
Well, as you can see from the rigging, it's kind of old now. It's not the best. It was like the third, I think, model I made. But you know, besides the fact that not VTube Studio, Live 2D is kind of headache. It's, you know, it's fun. It's really fun to get to decide every part of what you look like, and it's really fun to, you know, have, I guess, total control over every minute movement of your VTuber. And also you can give yourself extra outfits whenever you want, which is good.
Yeah. I think I did try looking into it, but the live duty is a very big obstacle.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of a steep learning curve.
Do you have any advice for anyone learning the live duties?
Omori Kira on YouTube has a wonderful tutorial series now that would have really helped me if I knew of it. So I can wholeheartedly recommend that. And don't be afraid to get into riggers' DMs and ask questions. Cause most of the time they'll answer you. It's not rigging is not some sacred art that will only live on by the people who practice it currently. You can just ask people questions and they'll probably help you.
So we should harass all riggers to give us their secrets.
That's not what I said. No.
We should start a campaign to reveal the secrets.
But yeah, as long as you're not harassing someone, and you know you don't force them to give up information unwillingly. Asking people for help is nice, and you should do it.
Just a cheeky message. Slip on in there politely.
Yeah.
I just want to say I appreciate the tie. Thank you. I think you are the first interviewee to come formally dressed.
Oh yeah, of course. Hold on. I'm gonna become even more formal.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize the crystal ball had this feature. Oh, I see. Oh my. Hello.
Hi.
You're also the first member to change during an interview. I would have put up a curtain or something.
I'm sorry. I don't know much about human culture yet, so I wasn't sure if that would be impolite.
Oh, I might need to mirror you one moment. As your hat is backwards, unless that's a style choice. What am I looking for? Flip horizontally. There we go. Now we can read your Togu hat. Is that your catchphrase, yeehaw?
I don't really have a catchphrase, but I guess I did say yeehaw, so slap that on a t-shirt or whatever.
There we go. What do you call your fans? They're all gonna start yeehawing now.
They're called Tegoons.
Tegoons?
Yeah.
Ah, and they help you with these medical procedures.
I mean, they help as willing willing experiments, I guess.
Okay. Well, you must be very practiced by now.
I can remove someone's cranium in 5 seconds flat. Yes.
Oh wow, is that a trade secret?
Sure.
Damn. So do you have any plans for the future of streaming? Any games or any model changes you'd like?
I would love to become less scuffed. It's not really a game, but I would love to be more, I'd love to be able to be taken more seriously, I guess. Because I feel like I do just mess around a lot. But one game that I would like to play is I would like to play Garfield 2, A Tale of Two Kitties for the PS2, as I've mentioned. I think that's a great game. Wonderful. I think Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm sorry, Alvin and the Chipmunks 3 Chipwrecks for the Wii is also a good choice. An instant classic. I'd love to play that. I can't speak. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Don't worry.
I would like to do some karaoke streams. That sounds fun. For me, at least. And I'd like to go out more.
Ah. So you mentioned about being taken seriously, and that's I feel like you can mess about on stream and still be taken seriously, because it's entertainment,
I guess so.
I mean, like V Shoujo, would you say they act seriously?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
With Shoujo's just a bunch of office workers.
Oh, my mistake.
They're doing accounting on the stream and stuff. What could be taken unseriously in that?
They put on their suit and tie. They get their tax forms out, and yeah. Niana's is well known for her finding loopholes.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I may have not been paying attention between the lines of V Shoujo.
That's the thing. Because they're saying things that your lawyer doesn't want you to know. So they have to hide the truth between pee poo jokes and stuff. It's very clever.
So between the pee and the poo poo, there is in fact wise knowledge. Are you saying?
It's subliminal messaging. If you slow Nanners down to 0.25% speed, you will see that between PP and Poo-Poo, she very quickly says useful advice for filing your taxes.
Oh, shit! I'm gonna have to start replaying the VODs now at slow speed. Can I get my editor on that, please? Are they in here? No, don't call the IRS. I don't think the IRS has any power over either of us, right?
No, I think so. I mean, I'm just a lizard.
I don't think you come under tax jurisdiction or something.
I certainly hope not.
Is that why you don't need a medical license? Only humans need medical licenses.
I guess it's true. Yeah, I guess I should have been more open about not having a medical license all this time, because it's okay. I'm allowed to not have one. Wow.
Well,
I'm so much.
I appreciate your honesty. And now I've got that on tape that you don't have a medical license. But yeah.
Wait, come on! Can we, is this live? Can we please cut this part out?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I apologize. Yeah, we'll cut that out in post, don't worry. This isn't live.
Alright.
Don't worry, you didn't just spoil all of Endgame to everyone. Like that Hulk guy did. I completely lost where I was going with that. I've seen you at the beach in a few of your streams. Are there any other environments you'd like to take your viewers?
Yeah. On my birthday, we went to a wonderful cafe with a wonderful barista named Mr. Yabo with a B, no relation to Yago. And I'd also love to do. I did have one stream that was just like an informative lizard stream. like I just went to different parts of South America and showed lizards, but like nobody was there.
What?
It's almost like people don't follow me because they love lizards very much.
I feel like there's a lot of lizard lovers out there. I'm hesitant to call them scalies. But I feel like there are lovers of lizards. I think you can tap into that market.
I mean, that's true. There has to be a lot of lizard lovers because that's what LOL stands for, right?
Lots of oh yeah. Damn. When I've been hitting on girls, have I been telling them about lizards?
Well, I mean, that's a great tactic to bring in girls. It works every time.
Hey babe, come here often. Lots of lizards. Yeah.
If you told me there were lots of lizards where you like, I would go there, no questions asked.
Unfortunately, I don't think there are any lizards in the UK.
Horrible! You live in a hellscape.
Oh. Maybe. I'm trying to desperately think. Do we have lizards? I think we have like 2 breeds of snakes that are incredibly rare. And I think that's it. I know. And we have no scaly reptilians here, apart from in the government, of course.
Of course. All my friends work there.
Oh. Do you get the insider trading secrets?
Yeah.
Damn. Are you allowed to reveal any?
I'm afraid not, but...
Okay. I mean, you can. We can cut it out in post.
I'm sorry. I just don't know if I can trust your editing.
Oh, okay. Well, you passed the test right there. That was a test, and you passed. Well done.
Thank you.
So you make models. A little lizard tells me that you're a mother.
Yes, I have many children.
You have many children. Would you like to tell us about your children?
Sure. I have this disproportionately large amount of frog kids. I currently have a frog son and a frog daughter, and there's another frog coming up.
Oh.
There's another person, also a frog, who has been expressing interest in being my model daughter. So it's kind of crazy. I don't know how many frog VTubers there are, and I don't know if there's just a lot of frogs out there, or if frog VTubers are just flocking to me. Like, is there something that attracts frogs in me?
I
I don't
mean,
know.
amphibians are like half fish, half reptile, right? So
That's
maybe.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response, but
Okay, okay. Understandable. Maybe I wonder what percentage of frog VTubers you have created. Like, if you were to take all of frog VTubers, do you make like 10% of them?
that sounds like a very interesting thing to know. I'd love to take a survey.
We should do a VTuber census every 4 years.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, there's too many cat girls. We're gonna have to.
The cat girl population control committee will have to step in.
Yeah, cat girls, wolf girls. There's a lot of demons and devils. I'm trying to think of what other common.
I mean, there's dogs.
Oh yeah, there's dogs. Are they not a subclass of wolf though?
I don't know. I guess they sort of count as. Well, but then do all big cat VTubers count as cats?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh.
I would definitely say though. That yeah. Well, I'm not gonna continue that line of thought. So if you could, so you get many frogs currently.
Yeah, many frogs. But I've also made I made Raby, whom and also well, I mean, I rigged Raby. Raby drew herself, and I also rigged Boncha, who's also a raccoon.
Ah.
So yeah, it's just several raccoons, a lot of frogs, and like a few non-raccoon and non-frog VTubers. I did a penny and stocking style model of It's Brutus VT, which was really fun.
Is it harder to do a specific style, or does it not affect it too much?
I mean, it's more comfortable to draw in a style that is my own. But like besides the art, it's not like it doesn't affect the rigging or anything like that.
Okay, I haven't tried it, so I'll have to. I know MonkeyTube. We're big fans of MonkeyTube over here.
Yeah.
He did his own model.
And what a model it is!
It is. Hopefully, he will rise from the grave and come back to us.
Yeah.
He's off out doing monkey business. Unfortunately.
He left 12 years ago to get a pack of bananas. And he never returned.
No. When will my little soldier boy come marching home? So if you could make any like themed VTuber, what would you like to make?
Oh, this is a wonderful question. I'd love to do. I actually have been thinking of just making when I'm putting it up as an adoptable. I'd like to do an anglerfish VTuber where the bait thing is a small cute face, and then the actual face is like spooky. I think that's a cool concept, and I want to do it.
You should do it. Yeah, I can see that being very good.
Well, thank you very much.
With the big spooky face be like slightly hidden behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine like maybe in the VTuber's introduction they could introduce themselves with the small face, and then I don't know how to redeem for having their actual real big spooky face out or something. I don't know.
Kind of like that moth VTuber with the eldritch look.
Oh yeah, sure.
Juniper.
Yeah, all VTubers are the same. There's no original concepts.
I'm just getting it. There's a lot of VTubers out there. There's a surprising amount of VTubers out there.
There really is.
Probably, would you say over 1 million?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if we count PNG tubers, then definitely.
I would say PNG tubers count, as long as you got like some form of avatar that reacts to your voice, at least. I would say.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Are there any other concepts you'd like to make other than the spooky angler?
I love to do more lizards. The sad truth is, nobody wants to be a lizard specifically, right? Because you know, if you become a VTuber, even if you like reptiles, you're given the option to be a dragon, which is much cooler than a lizard. So lizard VTubers are like this one incredibly specific niche of people who are actually into herpetology and also weebs and also want to be a VTuber. So I would love to do more lizards. If you're a person who's thinking of becoming a VTuber and you would want to be a lizard, please hit me up.
Well, I'll get the word out. Hopefully we can attract more lizard VTubers. There definitely should be a higher variety. I think people are starting to get a bigger variety.
Yeah, I know there's Bells Doodles is a leopard gecko VTuber, which is great. And there's also there's Evandaria, whom we've spoken of. And there's also a Blue Tongue Skink VTuber. His name is Ryder Taliqua, and he's great, and you should follow him.
So...
I think that's like the extent. Like it's we are all the lizard VTubers, as far as I know.
Oh, there must be more out there. Maybe there's some like Babu VTuber who's just started, or someone.
I sure hope so.
Should hold a convention or a meeting for the what do you call it, the reptile VTuber convention meeting.
There's a lot of snakes.
Oh yeah.
For some reason. But yeah, there's also snakes. Does he count? Snake S. I don't know him, but he's a snake, so he doesn't count as a lizard.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a reptile, but
yeah, I mean, reptile VTubers in general are still very cool. But you know,
not lizards.
Snake's not a lizard.
They're on the council, but they're not granted the rank of lizard.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I think we've got into a lot about your VTubing career. So let's move on to what you do outside of VTubing. Do you do much art outside of digital, or is it mostly digital?
I do some art outside of digital. I like oil painting.
Ooh.
But I do I think it's like a 60-40 split between digital and traditional art.
That's still pretty good, considering there's a higher price point for physical art. Or I accidentally called it acoustic art before.
I love that. I'll be using that.
So what do you like to do for acoustic art? Do you like landscapes, objects, portraits?
I like to draw humans mostly, or like humanoid creatures. I do some landscapes and stuff, and like sometimes I do studies of objects and stuff. But I really mostly just like figure drawing.
So that's a very important thing. My art teacher would always make us do that sort of stuff.
Good for you, and good for them.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I was still a rebel, and I had a manga page in my my art book. Pretty sure every like boy in the class did, in like a later art in my school, because that's what all the cool kids do. is manga apparently at that age.
That doesn't sound right, but I'm not an expert in middle school children, so I wouldn't know.
I went to a very small school, and of all the people that would join an art class, it would be the weebs. So.
Yeah, I guess if it's people who are in an art class voluntarily, then yeah, that sounds right.
But yeah, you mentioned oil painting. Whatever acoustic arts are you into?
I love sewing like plush animals and stuff. Which it's I don't know if that counts as acoustic art, but I like to do that a lot. And then I do paint those with like gouache and stuff. I did doll repaints at one point, but I stopped doing that because it doesn't like I can't speak. I'm sorry. I just don't have any place to put stuff anymore.
Yeah.
I have a very small living space. So I just like got to a point where to display more stuff that I made, I would have to like box up old stuff that I did, and that just sounds sad. So I just don't do it.
I guess it's one of the pros of digital is much better storage.
I can just hoard my art in a nice little folder, and nobody will have to know that I've had the same art folder since like 2012.
We'll cut that bit out. Don't worry.
Thank you very much.
We'll keep your art folder secret. Is there any filing in that one folder?
There's like it's not very formally filed. There's like at least the animations that I did are separated from not animations, but besides that, it's just one big blob, like one big lump, and it takes forever to load. Everything's in there, and they all have key smash names too, so it's impossible to find anything.
Oh, they're all free range, organic.
Yeah, I draw something and I just slap it out the pasture.
Go on out, enjoy it.
Yeah. You're free.
You're free, frog VTuber. Who's this? It's Trash Panda Raby.
Hello, Raby. Hi.
So you mentioned before that you might be a tiny little bit of a weeb.
Yeah, I would say that's correct. Yes.
This is going to be a big topic to cover. So let's start at the beginning. How did you discover the animus and the mangoes?
Well, my first experience with animus and mangoes was Pokemon, like with many other people, I suspect. And then from there, I think my next step was Cardcaptor Sakura, and then from there, I just went full on weeb.
Full on. How full are we talking?
Well, I guess I was still very small, so like I was a humongous fan of Death Note, and then Black Butler, and then at that time I just watched any kind of trash I could find. This was back when you could watch anime in like 420p on YouTube.
The glory days.
The glory days, yes. So I just watched everything I could watch, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna become mangaka. I'm gonna become the ultimate anime girl. And then I grew out of it for a while, and then I fell back in with the force of 1,000 suns.
And now you are the ultimate weeb with experience. Yeah. And now you are the anime girl.
Yeah, because I am.
lifelong dream come true. But yeah, I think everyone has that phase growing up where they have like the obvious anime that everyone sees, like Dragon Ball and Pokemon, and then they truly get into it, and then they just try and consume as much as possible.
Yeah.
I remember going to the library and picking up like whatever manga took my fancy, and it wasn't the best, but yeah.
That sounds like a very nostalgic experience.
Did you do much reading of the mangas?
I did do a bit of reading of the mangas. I live in Hungary, so manga, especially like back when I was at an age where I was just super vehemently trying to read and watch anything anime, wasn't as widespread. But I did read some of the mangas.
Oh.
That's all I mentioned I was super into, so I had the mangas for that. And then I had Nana. And I had some like completely unremarkable like shoujo romance manga. I don't remember what it's called. But I think that was the extent of my manga collection.
It's a pretty good collection. I got some good stuff in there. Has your weebness extended out of just anime and manga and into collecting other Japanese objects or editions or activities?
Solely considering I'm literally wearing the avatar of an anime girl. But I do try to be like a controlled weeb. Like I'm not out here saying konnichiwa to everyone I meet. I do have some figures. And I am like half-heartedly trying to learn Japanese again. Which again 12-year-old me would have gone wild for. I think, oh my god, I also cosplayed a lot at a certain point of my life. But I think that's it. I'm not really a raging feral weeb.
I think that's another stage that everyone goes through, is the feral weeb into a refined weeb.
Yeah. I've distilled my weeb essence into this fine essential oil. I rub it on my forehead every time before I go to sleep. And I'm just the right amount of weeb.
A controlled amount. So what's some do you have the anime shelf with the figurines on?
Oh, I have 2 deals. I do like a good JoJo. So I do have 2 deals, and I have several of this like small blind box series of Vocaloid figures. I don't have a full set, but I do have Rin, Alen, and like several Miku variants. And I think that's all that's in display right now. Yeah. I feel like I really oversold my figurines. I don't have that much.
That's still enough to fill a shelf.
I guess. I do have some like free figurines and some like Shingeki no Kyojin figurines, but they're not on display. They're in the box of I'm no longer into this.
Is that something that you do with a few of your things, where if you're no longer into it, you pack them up and put them away?
Yeah.
I think I've done a few of that. I've got some posters up that I ripped down. It's like, I no longer care about you anymore.
Wow, that sounds so hard.
It's not that bad. I had a Hobbit poster for the film,
What will Frodo think of you? Frodo's not even in the Hobbit. What will Bilbo think of you?
Well, he wants to be left alone in his little hut, so I guess I'm respecting his privacy in a way.
Right.
Um,
Toka one. I'm sorry. For acknowledging this, but I do. If/when I reach 500 followers on Twitter.com, I'm holding a 24-hour subathon, and and I think the final ultimate, like, please don't give me this much reward will be a Dakimakura.
I'm doing it. I'm being there. I want one. I want to collect.
Wow.
I want to get one of you. I want to get one of Raby. Just Raby's tail.
Oh, that would be a good Dakimakura though. Or
Yeah.
it could be like a Raby, and then there's this separate physical tail that you can hold. I guess
Oh.
it'll be weird, but I do wanna, like, if I have a Raby Dakimakura, I want a fluffy tail on it.
Oh yeah. Is that a little audience member in the background I hear there?
Oh yeah, this is my cockatiel pipe. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. I encourage heckling in the audience. We can't see because we don't have a webcam. But could you describe your little friend? I didn't catch the name.
His name is Pipe, all caps.
Pipe.
Pipe. Pipe.
Ah.
He is a just a regular cockatiel. So he's got a nice yellow head and a gray body and little red cheeks and a tuft of hair.
Sounds very cute. Have you
It's
done
very
any
cute.
art of him yet?
I don't think I have. That sounds so heartless. No.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe Otaka Gatoka is an animal abuser. She didn't
Well.
even do art of her bird. That's so cruel.
If you don't draw art of your pets, do you truly love them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can you can do it. I'll give you 48 hours, and then if you don't do it, I'll take your badge and your gun.
Oh no!
Your
Thank you
VTuber.
for your patience.
Um,
I'll do my best.
I'm a very considerate and loving guildmaster, so there was a correct word, but I completely forgot what it was. But you mentioned cosplaying earlier, and that's something I know a little bit about. So who have you cosplayed? Put your cards down.
I did a cosplay of Rin from Vocaloid.
Oh.
And I did a. Oh my god, I'm outing myself as a Homestuck, but I also did a Marquis Spinner at Mindfang cosplay once, which is like the cool pirate version of Vriska from Homestuck. This was a long time ago, okay?
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you.
I tried getting into Homestuck, but there's a famous story of on like the second page it has something like insert your name, and I spent like 20 minutes trying to insert my name before realizing it was just an animation, and I was so grumpy I never went back, and that's how either luckily or unfortunately I never got into Homestuck because of that.
Vriska indeed did nothing wrong. You're very correct, baby.
Is this from when Homestuck was massive?
I kind of miss those days. I'm not really into Homestuck anymore, but it was nice to have like a big old fandom to be in.
You could definitely tell because it was always the grey skin and the orange horns.
Oh yeah.
Every time you went to a convention, there would be horny people running around.
I mean, that's always the case.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But yeah, were there any other cosplays?
Yeah. I did one of Taco from the Adventure Zone that was more recently, which I don't know if that's embarrassing to say in the year of the Lord 2021. I hope it's not.
I think I listened to the first episode of Adventure Zone. That was like the D&D, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I did do some crossplays of funky anime boys.
Oh. Do you find they're easier than female characters?
Well, I mean, I look like a little gremlin, so it's not really, you know, accurate. I wouldn't say they're easier. But yeah, I've looked 13 since I became 13, so it's not the right format for me, I feel. But it was a lot of fun.
As long as you enjoy it, that's what the cosplaying is about.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do it again, or do you think your time has passed?
I do feel a little too old for it now. That I'm a grown lizard. But I do think it sounds fun, and especially like back when quarantine was in like full throttle, and I just craved going outside like a moth craves a flame. I did think about cosplaying again, and I guess I might.
Oh. Who do you want to do? Who would you do? I don't know where I was going. Who would you like to do? Is the simplest way.
I would love to do. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's her name? The blonde lady who's still buff but not like unachievably buff from Dorohedoro. What's her name?
I can't help you. I don't know.
Because oh my
Maybe.
god.
Feel free to Google.
Like
this will not affect your marks.
Hmm?
This will not affect your marks at the marking stage.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'd love to cosplay just someone from Dorohedoro, and again, I am a little gremlin person, so I think she's like the most likely candidate because she's not like unreasonably strong, but yeah, I just really like Dorohedoro. I'd also like I don't know. I think Hidari from Blend S would be fun.
I could see that being pretty good.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna cycle back to VTubers because I'm a professional here. And if you had to I'll say two different questions. Firstly, would you cosplay your character?
I think I would have to like become large, which I don't think will happen. But if I got to a point where I was actually popular and people wouldn't like dox me for cosplaying myself.
That's how you trick people, because you'd never dox yourself, right? If like who would cosplay themselves? You're just a fan.
I think if a VTuber has like less than 500 followers,
Maybe.
then it's kind of a narrow pool of people. So I don't I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I do think it would be fun to cosplay myself. Yeah.
And then the other question would be, if you had to cosplay another VTuber, who would it be?
Oh, I saw a VTuber recently. I saw a design VTuber who was a centipede, and I thought that was really fun. But if I'm going off of personality and not design, then I think it would have to be. I don't know. I don't know. All of them, every single VTuber.
All of them at once?
Yes.
Like a little bit of like this finger is off Corone, this other finger is like Niana's, and then you've got like the hat of Raby ears.
Yeah, just this 20,000-pound costume. That's all VTuber costumes on top of each other.
Ah. You are the VTuber.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it. I appreciate that. So yeah, conventions are closed right now, so we can't really talk too much about those. But I think they're opening up soon, hopefully. But video gaming, that's something I know about. I don't know a huge amount about anime, but video gaming I know. That's my area of expertise. So you said you like to play like older in quotation shitty games.
Yes.
What is
Shovelist of Shovelware?
Yeah, shovelware. The yeah, I'm trying not to think of shovelware too much. Is that what you play to relax for your own entertainment, or what do you play when you're not streaming?
Yeah, a little bit of shitty games for my own entertainment. But definitely not as much as I play on stream. One game that I'd love to play when I'm not streaming to relax is the 1999 game Pets 5.
Pets 5?
Pets 5, yeah. It's just a virtual pet game. I just think it's neat. I played it a lot when I was little, and so it's nostalgic for me, and I like to distress while playing it. But but another game I've been playing a lot of that's a respectable gamer moment is I've been playing a lot of Hades, which is really fun.
I've heard good things about I was about to say rabies, Hades.
I've heard good things about rabies too.
Yeah. You get free frothing in the mouth when you get it.
You become so much friendlier.
Yeah, it's all about hugging. And I don't know how much I can
You'll
talk.
bite people, but that's fine.
Yeah. Some people are into biting. I've seen people talk about that online.
Yeah, you just have to surround yourself with people who are okay if you bite them, and then rabies is a fun, friendly experience.
Yeah. And then you get a big nap at the end.
Yeah. Finally.
That's got a bit grimmer than I was expecting. So you've played Hades and Rabies.
Yeah.
You play Pets 5 to relax. Is that your de-stress Zen time game?
I also I like to play like sim management sort of games. So like Zootaiken 2 and Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster are things I like to play to de-stress.
I can respect those.
And I'm also there's a dinosaur thing, dinosaur version of those called Prehistoric Kingdom that I'm really looking forward to. Cause I do like reptiles. I don't know if you can tell.
When they were king.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the land, and then some fucking what was it? It was, I think they were like rats or something took over the world, and then monkeys soon after.
Dinosaurs went extinct in 1666, because that's when rats took over.
That's also when the Great Fire of London happened.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the meteor that destroyed the dinosaurs. It caused the Great Fire of London.
Ah, I see. I see. I feel like my history lessons were a lie in school. I'm learning more from you. Maybe you should do some history streams.
Sure.
You can tell us all about the dinosaurs and the rats. Maybe some hungry history. Why is everyone so hungry over there?
We don't get stuff to eat.
Oh. I mean, you're pretty close to Turkey, or close-ish, relatively to everyone else, so... Could, look getting hungry looking over there at Turkey. I hope I'm not accidentally making a political statement there.
It's a joke, and I've heard it many times.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm sure it's funnier the 100th time than it is the first time.
That's for old jokes. The more you hear them, the funnier they are. I
Yeah.
just laugh silently.
Do you have any specialty jokes you like to bring out at dinner parties?
I do like to say I do like to say the old VTuber special of Pee Pee Poo Poo, which every grandmother finds that super funny.
Ah, yeah.
And the classic ringworm in your soup joke never gets old.
The pea and soup?
No, not pea. No, ringworm.
The ringworm in soup?
Yeah.
How does that one go?
Well, sorry. It's very simple. You just put ringworm in their soup.
Oh.
And then it's funny. Because there's worm in their soup.
Is this is this a lizard thing?
Well, no. Oh, we just eat worms for fun, but I know that humans do, so it's funny. It's funny if you put a worm in their soup.
I see. Well,
And you go, oh no, a worm, and you go, haha.
I'll
and then it's hilarious for everyone involved.
I will next time I go to the dinner party at the local estate for the lords and ladies, I'll bring a ringworm with me.
They'll love it.
It's like a parlor trick, and I'll be like,
find it over and over again.
just take it out and put it in someone else's soup.
The possibilities are endless.
Damn, I should just carry a ringworm around with me everywhere I go.
Oh, that's really good. Because then you can be the ringworm guy, and then people will love you. They'll see the ringworm in your pocket, and they'll go, oh my god, it's the ringworm guy. And they'll go, haha, yeah, it's me. You want to see my ringworm? And then they'll say yeah, and then you'll have a million friends.
I will finally achieve the love and affection that I deserve.
Exactly.
If you excuse me for a moment, somebody wants detecting ringworm in my soup.
Well, that ruins the surprise. Come on.
Oh no!
Come on.
I won't tell them.
What exactly is your species situation? Because I know you're a raccoon and also a bat, but how did that happen?
Well, to quickly sum up the lore video, I was a human who came from a village of people that worshipped the bats, and then a witch thought it'd be quite ironic and funny. It was a dinner party, she turned me into a bat. So then I went on a little quest to find the Grand Wizard. I found the Grand Wizard. He tried to turn me back, but he wasn't max level. So some raccoon got mixed in there, and now I'm a bat raccoon man.
Oh.
And
Well,
now...
it's a good book if it's any consolation.
Ah, thank
And you
you.
can do the echolocation thing. That's very fun at parties, I assume.
Yeah, it's also a dinner party trick. I detect if they've got ringworm in their soup. I charge, of course.
As you should, as you should.
Can't do it for free. Maybe we could get a little deal going on. I'll cut you 50%.
Oh, that's a great deal.
So we go to dinner parties. You put the ringworms in the soup, and I will not all of them, of course, because otherwise I'll suspect them.
Yeah.
And then I'll charge to detect if they got ringworm in their soup.
That sounds like a great deal. I'm sure people will not start avoiding the parties that we go to at all.
Oh no! They'll find it entertaining.
Yeah.
It's just
They'll be delighted.
It's a polite parlor trick.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than stately dinners and party tricks, I'm hastily looking at my conversation topics. If we circle back to VTubing, here's a good question I like to ask people. How do you psych/hype yourself up for streams?
I like to like introduce myself to myself and like make funny noises to sort of get in the headspace of being a funny sea lizard.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. I really just am woefully underprepared for every single stream, so I just start streaming and hope everything goes fine.
I think I can vibe with that, as the kids say. No.
Whoa, that's so hype.
Oh,
That's so fog.
I'm feeling so lit right now.
I'm really your vibes are on fleek.
Vibe check. I don't know what a vibe check is actually. I just know the kids shout it. But yeah, just before I ask you the next question, if there's anyone in chat that would like to ask questions to Toka, please put them in the chat, and we will get to them in a sec. I've recently discovered that I should have a segment dedicated to chat asking questions and not just accept them randomly throughout the interview, as it's very off-putting. But to go to the other question I was going to ask, do you have like a ritual or a wind down sequence after streaming?
I do like to summon the old gods after streaming, just to chat and unwind. But other than that, I usually stream pretty late at night, so I just take a bath and go to sleep.
That's a pretty good way to wind down, I feel.
Yeah.
Do you find streaming quite tiring, or some people say that they get energized by streaming?
Yeah, I think I'm sort of in the middle here. There are definitely days where I end the stream and I just want to go to bed immediately. But there's also days where I end the stream because it's late, but I like spend the next 4 hours just being pumped and tweeting dumb stuff.
Tweeting dumb stuff is important part of VTubing.
It is. It's part of your hashtag outreach.
Do you have any tips for tweeting dumb stuff? As I'm not the best at it.
I just think you shouldn't think too much about it. I think the essence of a good dumb tweet is that it's a dumb tweet. If you like overthink and try to make it a perfect shit post, that's just gonna make it less good. It has to come from the heart.
I see that. I think I get you. I understand you. So you just gotta let it flow.
Yeah.
I see. I'll have to I'll have to try some dumb posting later tonight and see what happens. But yeah, if anyone in this chat posts the questions, do you have any questions or anything you'd like to talk about?
Well, I already asked your species. I guess.
No worries.
Do you have any tips for how to be better at interviews? Would be a good question.
I don't know if I'm qualified enough to say how to be good at interviews. I think this is my 15th or something interview.
Oh!
Let me double check. I'll open up my my folder. You are my 16th interview.
I'm honored to be the big 1/6.
Yes.
As they say.
I don't know if that number has any
I don't think it does.
No. Well, it's now the lizard number.
Yeah.
16, the lizard number. I would say, from my brief experience of researching online, just shut up and let them talk. That's the trick of interviewing people. You ask
What if you're the person being interviewed?
The interviewee.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. I haven't actually been interviewed, so I don't know. I guess just so the interviewer is looking for content. So just keep talking, like no matter what it is.
Oh,
try to stay on topic if possible, but like even if you think it's stupid, just say it. Just go for it.
Can I ask what made you become a VTuber?
Yeah. Just quickly before that.
Oh, I see you have to echolocate.
Locating answer. Do you wanna try some echolocation?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I don't think it's working.
I
don't know why things are better than I did before.
Maybe lizards aren't quite cut out for it.
Well, that's impossible. Lizards are the best creature.
Oh.
I don't think there's anything lizards can do. I must just have to practice more.
Maybe. If you're not used to it, yeah, practice. Practice makes perfect. But to answer your question, it's kind of a really generic answer of lots of people. Well, not lots of people. I had a few people say that I should try streaming, and that coincided with me just watching a lot of clips online of VTubers. And then there was a joke going around whenever I play Jackbox with friends that I would become a cat VTuber. And then it all just collapsed into place when I discovered Vroid. So yeah, it just snowballed.
You grew up so fast.
Yeah. Now I'm a 2D bat guild leader online who talks to other VTubers on stream. But yeah, I think it also comes down to I didn't want to clean my room in front of a webcam every time.
I love that. I love that.
I've got Japanese posters up. My bed's right behind me. My floor's often like covered in clothes. So, you know.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly, you're in a beautiful manner.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I've got the clock on the wall. I've got a plant. Yeah. Candles. They're fake candles. They don't move. Sorry.
I didn't even notice. But yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
Are these one of those like fake light bulb candles?
Yeah. This is magic. Yeah, I don't understand how it works. Some wizard does some mumbo jumbo in front of it, and they just never light out, and they don't hurt. They're great for health and safety inspectors, because they're like, please don't have lit fires around, and you're like, look, they're not real.
Oh.
It's tax reasons.
Understandable. Oh, maybe this is one of the great supplemental messages you've gotten from watching Bishoujo.
Oh wait, maybe it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching Fruit, and she says, PP, I'm British, buttle. And then in between the words says avoid taxes.
Yeah.
We might have Turnip here. Turnip is a professional avoiding taxes. I don't know if you know.
Oh, good for her.
But yeah, I think we'll start wrapping up soon, as I'm getting a bit sweaty and I should eat some food.
What's the weather like there?
It's grey because it's Britain. But that's like keeping all the heat in or something, so it's making it very warm. Oh yeah, Turnip is a her now.
Oh.
No worries.
I'm sorry. What are your pronouns, dude?
Oops, I almost slapped a pizza off my snack drawer. I'll think some quickfire questions while I stall in finding who to raid. If MonkeyTube was here, what would you like to say to him?
I would ask him to give me back my Dokumakuro that I lent him.
Okay, I'll see if we can get that. What do you think about garden gnomes?
I think they're wonderful. I think they're a proud and beautiful species, and they belong in the wild.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. You're good at these quickfire questions.
Thank you.
What dinosaur do you think should be brought back to life and released into the wild?
Oh, that's something I actually think about a lot. I think either Yeeksy, I don't know if you know, but that's like a very small dinosaur with wings. It's like a little dragon. I think that would be a wonderful candidate. But also, my personal favorite, it's not a dinosaur per se, but my favorite extinct crocodilian that I think should be brought back to life is Caprisuchus, or Caprisuchus, which is just a big, huge crocodile that has hooves and gallops like a horse.
That sounds like a nightmare.
I want that in my life. I want a herd of them at home.
Would you ride them?
Yeah.
Ah, you ride into work or battle.
Yeah, I just ride into work on my crocodile with hooves. I just park it. That's another great thing, because they'll never take your parking spot if you have a crocodile parked.
Do you like leash it to the sign?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, the good thing about lizards is that they don't really move if they don't have to, if they're in a nice sunny spot. So as long as it's a nice, like, concrete parking lot with no shading, I think he'd just stay there on his own.
well, that's pretty smart. And then nobody wants to get close to a hooved crocodile.
Yeah.
If they're extinct, I guess they have different rights. I don't know. But Cadmus, welcome. They have redeemed something that I was terrified of somebody redeeming during an interview, and they want an armpit fart. So if you could excuse me for a moment.
Oh, go for it.
Thank you. Thank you for joining in. Nobody else has joined in before.
They're colored.
I appreciate it. We had a nice what do they call it? A duet of farts.
Just a cacophony of farts.
Yes, that's my true dream for streaming. Is becoming known as the fart streamer. But yeah, I'm struggling to find a raiding target because my brain is empty. Is there anyone you think we should raid?
I think we should raid May channel. That's MAAMAA channel. And she's a giraffe VTuber, she's actually working on her own manga. I don't know if she's doing it right now. But
Wait, do you not know that she made my model?
I did not know that.
Oh well, yeah, we can go raid Mei Mei. But Mei Mei's my VTuber, Mom.
Whoops.
This is not scripted. This is live in front of a studio audience.
The live studio audience is going wild. They're throwing videos at me and stuff.
But yeah, we can definitely go raid them.
Nice.
What a happy coincidence that was. But yeah, I'm gonna start the raid now. On Mei Mei. I think they're going through the finding a translator saga right now.
I hope they do well. And find someone who translates super hard.
We'll see what's happening. But yeah, thank you for coming on the stream.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. It was good having you. Are there any quick parting words?
I think you should own a lizard. Everyone who's here, I think you should look into owning a lizard. This is not a joke. It doesn't have to be a big lizard. I just think you should consider owning a lizard.
Okay, I'll look into that. I'll have to talk to my landlord. But yeah.
Oh, lizards actually, lizards can live in terrariums and they make no stink and no mess. So they're very landlord friendly.
Ah. In that case, I'll definitely look into it. But the raid time is going down, and it is the thing that makes me most anxious on stream. So I'll say goodbye from me, and
Bye.
Bye.